if you've not had pancakes in a while, this is your sign to have one, and I'll be giving you just the best recipe for that. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Alright, so one of the most important things I'm going to emphasize when it comes to baking or anything that involves flour generally, I can't overemphasize the importance of your measuring spoon and cup. You can always go to a baking store and ask them for this, because every time I say 1 cup, 1 spoon, it's not the regular cup in your kitchen, or it is the measuring cup. So I'm going to get out my bowl now and measure my flour. I'll be using a cup and half of flour. I'll be sifting that. Now let me show you how to scoop your flour. You see this method, this is the wrong way of scooping your flour. You always want to make sure you lift it, because your flour is dense, and so if you just pack everything, you'll be packing way more than the normal cup you'll be needing. So next time you'll be measuring your flour, please always use that method. It works really well. So I'll be sifting a cup and half into my bowl. Always make sure you sift your flour. Don't always assume it's neat. It's not always neat. There will always be particles. Next up, I'm going to be adding my sugar. I'm adding 2 spoons of sugar. Now this is a tablespoon. Next up, I'll be using some baking powder. All the ingredients and measurements will be in the description box, so do well to check it out. I'll be using my measuring spoon for my baking powder. So you see how important it is. If you don't use the exact ingredients, you won't get the exact results for your pancakes. Now you see the importance of sifting. This is my baking powder, and look at all of those little particles I had. And I bet you those things are not always easy to get out when you've mixed your batter. So it's always important you mix it all up. So I mixed my dry ingredients in one place. Now in another bowl, I'm going to mix my wet ingredients. I'll be going in with some milk. This is liquid milk. You can also mix your milk and powdered milk and water. All you just need is the same size of the water, and then you add your powder according to how thick you want your milk to be. Then I'm going to go in with some melted butter. All I did was to put my melted butter on the pan and heat it up for a bit. You can use your microwave to melt it, and when it cools down, you add that. Like I said, all the ingredient list will be in the description box down below, so do well to check it out. I'm gonna mix that up. So we have our milk, our egg. You saw I added 1 egg to the mixture. You can add flavor, vanilla, any flavor you want, but I always like to keep mine simple because I don't like the taste that flavor adds to my pancake. It makes you feel like I'm eating cake, which I don't want. So next up, you're going to mix your wet and dry ingredient. This is literally it. We are done. You just want to mix your wet ingredient and your dry ingredient, then bring them all up together. Mix and combine all together. Now you want to do this combination process very carefully. You can literally see that I'm beating my batter. I'm not like turning it. I'm just beating it. That way you don't overmix your batter, and then your batter is not too you don't have too much air infused into it. So you just want to beat it well enough to be sure that it is combined. You will know that you're getting it right when you have this texture, or this consistency rather. I'm going to show you the end result. Please pardon me, the noise on the background is really much. I'll try as much as possible to reduce it, but if you can still hear so much noise, I'm sorry. Just make sure you're connected with me, right guys? So next up, you want to get your pan heated up. It is always best advised to use a non-stick pan. You want to lightly grease your pan with butter or oil, vegetable oil, and then you're going to scoop in your batter. After like 2 minutes, once you see it begin to bubble at the top, and then you flip it. Can you see it? Once it begins to bubble like this, you know it's ready to be flipped, and then you flip it and let it heat up again for another 2 to 3 minutes, and you are done. You want to repeat this process until you've exhausted all of your batter. Guys, look at our beautiful pancakes. So this is the simple, best and easiest way to make your pancakes. You will never get it wrong if you use this method. Once you see a bubble, it will literally tell you, I'm ready to be turned around. And look at those gorgeous goodness, guys. super yummy. You can have this for breakfast, you can have this as a snack with some fresh juice, some tea, coffee, whatsoever. You can have it like this. Let me know, guys, if you enjoyed this video, and do well to try it, and make sure to drop me a comment, and I'll see you on my next one. Thank you for watching, guys. Goodbye.